Hello, animal ecologists. I'm in my larger pit for filming, and I've got the same snowpack. My smaller one is just behind me, and I want to show you how to do compaction and then density. So first off, you're looking for your layers and you're measuring them, and using a paintbrush, if you have one, is a really great way of seeing some of those different patterns in the snowpack. You can see how light the first layer here is, and then as we go down, the crystals get larger, and you can see this very prominent line. And then we've got at least 1, 2, 3 levels in here, a fourth one at the bottom. And then at the very bottom, we have this packed right at the subnivean, right above the leaf liver. So that's a whole layer in itself, that packed against the earth. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out compaction. When we teach soil science, we have this device that actually measures the force you're pushing into the soil, but the snowpack is too soft for this to work. And you guys aren't going to have that tool. So at home, you can use different sized tools. So the amount of energy it takes to push your fist into the snow because of the surface area is going to be a less compact soil than something that you can barely get a pencil into. So if I do this, I'm going to have to take my mitts off. If I go into that first layer, I can punch pretty deep, like way past my wrist. The second layer, I can do it, but it was much more resistance. Getting into that icy layer is harder. And like, that's the same force. I've stopped now. I'm pushing as much force as I did on the other ones. And I can't even get my whole fist in that one. So I can say that my top layer is definitely 10 grams per centimeter cubed. But my lower layers, I'm going to start looking at other things. So if I do 4 fingers in my top one, nice and easy, I can get 4 fingers in quite easily. That icy layer even. But it's getting harder. I can't get 4 fingers in that bottom layer. I'm getting stuck at my knuckle. So then I can look at 1 finger. So I'm just gonna do the bottom ones because I can get whole finger in, whole finger in, whole finger in, but I'm getting stuck at my knuckle here. And then this layer, I can't, like, it breaks, I can't get my finger in there. So then you would take, the next layer is a stick or a pencil, if you guys have a pencil with you. And you can see, can you stick, how easy is it to stick your pencil into those layers. And then lastly, if you have any layers that are really stiff and you can't even get the pencil to go in, you can use a knife because it's got a sharper blade, less surface area, so it'll cut in even in those layers that you're struggling to get the pencil in. You might be able to cut in with the knife. So that is an easy activity to get some information about the density, the compaction rate of your snow pack. Even if you can't measure the actual density, everyone should be able to do this one activity. So go out there, have fun.